Hey guys, Mike Chamberlain here. I hope you're having an absolutely great day. It is Friday, it is delivery day, and you know what? I haven't had a really cool 389 on the channel for a while, so we gotta hook you guys up. Check it out. Oh yeah, that's right. Round Lake Transport's new 389 long hood Peterbilt in legendary colors. Yeah, because you know what? There is only one king, and it's a legend. So, but check it out. It's kind of, well, I guess I got some shade happening here, but check out the visor. That's probably the easiest thing. When you check out the visor, I'm hoping it shows up in the camera. It just absolutely pops. Like, my gosh. It's got the big Magnum moose bumper on it, no signal lights on it, clean bumper, no lights, just the watermelon lights on the corner of the bumper. And we put the fiberglass fenders on. Just check out that paint. Oh man, I love it. Of course, we've got switched it to the dual round LEDs. Those are the speaker LEDs, and since you don't have a signal light, put the JJ bars on. And changed all the lenses to clear, redid the roof marker lights, so we've got the 3 in the center really tight, painted the visor to match, got the stainless around the windshields with the strip left on the windshield frame, and yeah, number 21 just looks so good, so good. It's like, I mean, that shine, I can see myself. Hello. Yeah. That looks good. And even the Pete logo, like we painted those, that's even a legendary color too. So it's got the pop. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the pop, baby. It's got the pop. So we've got, what size are the tires? We'll talk about the specs. 11R 24.5, another JJ bar. I guess a guy could almost step here to clean the windows, but I would never step there because, I mean, it just looks too good. Big 15-inch air breathers. We've got the big 10-inch straight pipes. Now, a lot of guys don't really care for this, and a lot of guys really do care for this. It's not real exhaust. Oh yes, I know, you're surprised too. But if you check this out, it's got grass burner exhaust and a dummy pipe. And that way we can have the toolbox here. And how nice is that to not have the DPF box there? Now, I've been wondering if we could make it a way to have exhaust come out, and I'm pretty sure our guys in the body shop could figure it out, because you know what? They're kind of genius. I know, I said it. You know, I don't want their heads to explode, but yeah, I think they could figure it out. I mean, I could probably figure it out too, but it might not look as good as what they do. Painted the tanks. Of course, it's 72-inch flat top. They added, and this is just absolutely beautiful, added the extra backup lights straight up the back on each side. And check out these backup lights, just these little Kia bullets, like so clean, so clean. And of course, here's our actual exhaust. Of course, you got to have a chrome pipe on it. Frame step, frame deck plate, the full stainless steel fenders, Michelin drive tires, so we got lots of traction. The XDS2s, great tire. Got custom taillight boxes with just straight, nice, clean black flaps. Of course, everything changed to clear lenses. We've got the Holland No Lube FW33 fifth wheel on it. Heavy duty slider. Low air leaf, because low and slow, baby. Low and slow. And Meridor rear diffs. What else can I tell you about this sucker? Oh man, the only thing we didn't do that we talked about possibly doing would be a cab skirt, and do the cab skirt black with a strip of stainless. But yeah, maybe we'll do that later. We've got Round Lake Transport's new decals on it, and check this out. Oh, and the window chops. Now this is the other thing. Look at how the stainless on the visor wraps around and meets up with the chops. Like, it's that attention to detail that you know, sets things off. It's just those little things that really make the difference, and it looks fantastic. Of course, we've got platinum interior. Nothing too custom in here. No shoes, so we won't be wearing shoes in here. Everything's all covered up. We've got the Peterbilt floor mats. Now, the customer won't be keeping the Peterbilt floor mats because they don't like floor mats. Because when you're wearing your socks, you don't need floor mats. But just absolutely a beautiful, beautiful spec. I'll turn on my light. This unit's only got 75 kilometers on it. She was piggybacked. We went with all the gauges. Probably should have added 2 more, but the kicker is those 2 there, you can't see them. When you're sitting from the driver's seat here, you can't see them. Go like that, you can see it, but so, yeah, just an absolute beautiful truck. You can see the, I don't know if you can see it, I can see it, the metal flake in the back side of the visor. And of course, we've got the 72-inch flat roof bunk. I really love this bunk. You know what? It's not, yeah, okay, it's not a full stand-up for a guy like myself, but I don't need to stand up. I can sit on the seat. I got all the comforts I need. It's got a nice size bed. It's comfortable. I got my cabinet and my view out the front. Look at that. Oh, so nice. Got our cabinets for our coat rack. This one's got the factory installed inverter down there. So you've got your inverter, your 110 outlet. You also have your Webasto TV shelf with 110 outlet, or you can put a microwave in there if you want. And of course our workstation, but yeah, love it. Oh, over here we've got our control panel, S-bar controls, alarm clock. I should probably set that, but well, I'm busy. Ashtray if you're so inclined to smoke in bed, which, you know, I wouldn't recommend smoking in bed, but yeah, just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We actually installed a Webasto engine heater, so this is the timer for your engine. So when we turn this on, they've got the time set, and you can turn it on manual or auto, and you set the time so that way the Webasto engine heater, it'll come on. It's diesel fired and heats the engine, so in the wintertime you can park anywhere and your engine stays warm. And the beauty of it is, with that, the bunk heater, yeah, stay warm. Don't have to idle your engine, because nowadays idling your engine is like really one of the worst things you can do for it. So and I said a few too many times in my opinion, but yeah, beautiful truck, beautiful truck. Big thank you to the Wickering family for letting me build their truck. And let's face it, I didn't build anything. I ordered the truck, and if any of you guys follow my Instagram, you'll know that I did make a mistake when I ordered this one, but it all worked out in the end. So what did I do that was a mistake, would you ask? Well, when we were doing the grass burner exhaust, you know, there's 2 options for horizontal exhaust, and it's horizontal exhaust and exhaust horizontally, or there's horizontal exhaust back of cab. And I don't know, checked on horizontal exhaust back of cab. We did a frame layout on this truck to make sure the fuel tanks were set right so that we had room for the stacks. I went over the frame layout, did everything, and the truck showed up and there was something missing. Or, pardon me, it wasn't missing. There was something added that wasn't supposed to be there. It had a single back of sleeper exhaust. So behind the sleeper, there's one dorky stack sticking up. So it seems like, it seems like. Turns out that when I was ordering it, I did the horizontal exhaust with back of cab single exhaust, which I didn't mean to, but instead of the horizontal pipe. And the irony about that is it was like literally, I think it's like $50 more. Like, it's literally costs nothing to get this pipe behind the cab. And thankfully, we're already pulling the tanks off, and there's really nothing that attached to the cab. So we pulled that exhaust, you know what, threw it in the bush, and And yeah, we were putting the pipes on anyways, but it's kind of funny because I screwed up. But thank God I didn't screw up bigger than that. So, because let me tell you, I have screwed up bigger than that in the past. I know, you might think, really? Peterbilt Mike, you've made a mistake ordering trucks? Well, yeah, I have. Let me put my shoes on here. And since I'm doing a tell-all now, the biggest mistake I ever made to date, I'm certainly going to call it the most expensive mistake I've made to date, would be ordering a tri-drive and forgetting diff lockers. That's right, a tri-drive in Canada, northern, well, we're not really northern Canada because there's a whole bunch of northern Canada above us, so people get annoyed when we say we're in the north, because we're really not in the north. We're kind of in central British Columbia. But at any rate, we have winter. It's going to be winter starting next month in certain places. So yeah, our tri-drives need diff lockers. And Peterbilt Mike screwed up. I was changing the spec back and forth, tandem, tri-dem, quote this truck, quote that truck, give my customer the options. And when I clicked the button, I forgot diff lockers. And you know how much it costs to add diff lockers to a tri-drive on a brand new truck after it shows up? Because keep in mind, for diff lockers, you need housings because the actual shift collar is in the housing. It costs approximately $11,562. So that meant Peterbilt Mike had to spend $11,000 to add diff lockers to the truck because that's how the customer ordered it. So will Mike ever make that mistake again? I sure hope not, because boy, let me tell you, it hurt, and it hurt a lot. But hey, education costs, right? And that cost me a lot. So all right guys, before I forget, I don't want to get caught up too much into my stories and forget to tell you what the stats are on this beautiful piece of metal. Made in Denton, Texas. That's right, made in the USA by American hands. You know what, maybe if we made more stuff in North America, we wouldn't be in the problem we are right now with parts. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. Okay, so this one, 565, 2050 torque, Cummins X15 engine, hands down best pulling engine. You know, some guys say, oh, we've got to get a 605. No, 605 just burns more fuel, and it only has more horsepower than a 565 at 1800 RPM. Below that, the 565 actually pulls better, because you know what Cummins did? They kind of, you know, tweaked the screw a little bit, so it actually pulls more like a 585. So yeah, you want a 565, in my opinion. Leave me a message down in the comments if you think a 605 is better than a 565. But anyways, 18 speed, RTLO 2918B transmission, RPL 25 drive line. I like to match my drive line with the rear end, so being that this has Meritor drive lines, I like to have an RPL Meritor drive line. The wind is cramping my style. So it's RT 4160s, Super 40 diffs, 40,000 pounds, 391 ratio, 265-inch wheelbase, and of course, you know, heat low air leaf. Got 10 3/4-inch frame with suspension insert. Some might say that a 10 3/4-inch frame with a suspension insert is a little bit heavy, but you know what? We're hauling 140,000 pounds in BC, Super B spec. And the beauty of having the 10 3/4-inch frame with the suspension insert is it makes it more rigid, so you don't get the twist where you're trying to lift your left front tire off the ground. So, and as cool as that looks, because it does kind of look kind of cool, it oh yeah, there goes Buckhorn Mechanical. And yeah, you don't want to lift the front tire off the ground because it's hard on things. So and it's more stable going into corners. You know, when you're just cranking her into a corner, it's a lot more stable and doesn't lean. So dual 150-gallon fuel tanks. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it is dual 150s. Yeah, what else is there to say? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you on the flip side. She's badass. Not sure if I can say ass. I think I can say ass. It's ass. I don't think ass is a bad word compared to like the other words, and I just said it, so let's hope it doesn't demonetize. But yeah.